When it comes to banking, there are a lot of gripes. We found bank fees are a top consumer complaint.
As For Your Money's Vince Vitrano shows us, banks are asking you to pay for some new things you would never expect.
There are brand new funky fees to be on the lookout for beyond the typical charges. A flat $25 a month fee so your bank won't charge you each time you use an out-of-network ATM. That's just one new fee popping up at some financial institutions. Another, a $5 fee to replace a missing debit card, $20 if you want it rushed. And here's one more, a charge to use a human teller.
I just said, is it April Fool's or what's going on? And he said, no, that's recent bank policy.
The growing number of bank fees is a major complaint amongst customers.
There's all different kinds of little fees, and every bank is a little bit different. Some of these fees are being put forward by big national banks. Some of them are small banks and credit unions.
Some other new fees banks are charging. For $1 a month, you can go straight to the front of the phone line, skipping other callers on hold. It would cost you another $1 if you want one of those ATM mini statement printouts. Surprised? Perhaps we shouldn't be. Banks say they disclose all their fees. They're in those documents we get when we open an account and in the disclosures that show up in the mail we barely read.
Banks are really struggling to find a way to make money off their checking deposits, so they're experimenting with new things.
Banks lost billions when Congress capped the amount of money that they could charge businesses for debit card swipe fees. The American Bankers Association says it needs to cover costs for things like each checking account.
Celent Consultants estimates it's between $250 and $300 a year, and those costs have to be recovered. And the costs aren't just for providing statements and processing transactions, it's also for preventing fraud, protecting privacy.
If the fees at your bank bug you, experts suggest you shop around and find a new place to put your money. Dave has a message for his bank.
Enough is enough. I just won't be nickel and dime to death.
For more tips on how to avoid some of these fees, check out the link section of our website. Vince Vitrano, today's TMJ4.